Hey y'all, and welcome back to Cooking with Hannah Soul. And today we are going to be making shrimp and grits, honey. Yes. Now before we do, go hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. But let's jump right on into it. Now I like to make an Alfredo sauce to pair with my shrimp and grits. Now I need y'all to trust the process. Do not knock it before you try it. It really does amp up the flavor. So we're going to add some heavy cream to our skillet, bring it to a light simmer, and then season it up with a little bit of salt and garlic powder. And don't worry, as always, the full measurements and recipe is going to be listed below in the description box. Now, once it begins to bubble in the middle like this, it's telling you it is time to add the cheese. So you can turn the burner off and add in your Parmesan, and then you just gonna stir like crazy because you don't want any lumps, you don't want it to burn. And to get that smooth velvety texture that you like for an Alfredo sauce, you really do want to combine it while it's at its hottest point. And then you're just gonna set that to the side and we're gonna get started on our grits. So next, we're just going to be adding our chicken broth to our pot. And y'all know I ain't never got no chicken broth. This ain't nothing but water and chicken bouillon. And then you add in your heavy cream or your half and half, whichever one you have on hand. And then season up a little bit. And we're going to be using the quick 5-minute grits because we want it to be quick. And then because these are grits and they love to fight back and get lumpy on you, make sure you are consistently stirring. And once it comes to a nice little bubble, stir again and then let it simmer. And then they should turn out and look like this. And that's when you know it's time to add your cheese. Now I am using Parmesan and Gruyère, but you can use whichever cheese you like, whether it's Gouda, cheddar, or a combination of the two. For me, the more cheese the better, but hey, you can do whatever you like at this point. But give it a quick little stir, combine your cheese and make sure there's not any lumps in it. But this is the texture that you should have, and then we're going to set it to the side until we're ready to combine everything together. Next up is our shrimp, and because we already have been putting enough flavor in everything that's coming, all we need to do is season these with a little bit of salt and white pepper, toss them into an already heated skillet with some olive oil, and we do not want to overcook our shrimp, so we're going to be cooking them maybe about 2 minutes on each side and then pulling them out. Now I will make this disclaimer, I am a texture person, so I might overcook my shrimp because if it even seems like it's going to bite me back, it's got to keep cooking, all right? But you really don't want to overcook these because we're going to be putting them back in once the sauce is made. Now to get started on our sauce, and I know for a traditional scampi, you really just need garlic, but I love to add shallots because of course it amps up the flavor, gives it a little bit more depth. So I'm using some diced shallots and some minced garlic, and we're going to stir and sweat these down until they're translucent. And for a little bit of bite, we're going to go ahead and add in a little bit of red pepper chili flakes and just stir this all in. And then we are going to add our white wine. You can use any dry white wine, Chardonnay, or you can even use cooking wine. And then we're going to let this reduce by half and add our shrimp back in. This part is going to go fairly quickly, y'all. So we're going to add the shrimp back in and give them a quick little toss. Turn off the burner and then add in your butter. You do not need your butter to burn or come to this full simmer. You're really just wanting it to melt over time. Give it a quick little stir, and then to make it a little healthy, y'all know it is not gourmet if it ain't got no parsley, all right? Go ahead and give it a quick little stir, and then I do want to show y'all the sauce because as the butter does melt, it thickens up a little bit so it's not just runny, and it really does stick to the shrimp, so it gives you a little bit of thickness that I like. And of course, I'm not leaving y'all without plating, so go ahead and grab a deep little bowl or even a pasta plate, and we're going to go ahead and add in our grits. Now, depending on how greedy you're trying to be, it's going to determine how much grits you put into your bowl, but go ahead and get that filled up to your liking, and then we're going to take some of that Alfredo sauce and top it over the grits, and then we are going to layer our shrimp on top. And because I'm not leaving no goodness in that skillet, we're going to go ahead and take some of that butter sauce and drizzle it on top. For some extra color, we're going to top it with a little extra parsley, and then we are done, y'all. Now, I hope y'all enjoy because I always do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Go follow your girl on Instagram and TikTok or purchase one of my cookbooks. All the links are below. But until next time, bye, y'all.